Hello friends and welcome back to Fantasy Pros MLB. I'm Chris Welsh and today we're talking trades. Of course we're talking trades, but we're going to do a little different. We're going to play a game. Would you like to play a game? Nothing life-threatening. Just trade for, trade away. Don't worry about it. Make your guesses as we go, and at the end, we'll even have one that you can decide on. But first, I want to remind you that you always have a chance to win a premium Fantasy Pros account on us. All you've got to do is make a comment below. Get access to my playbook, get in the Fantasy Pros Discord, get access to all the features. Just go in, get going, and make a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and you might get yours. If you don't want to wait and you want to get in now, well, go to fantasypros.com/premium. You might not want to chance it. All right, let's get to the game. I'm going to give you a name, and you're going to have to decide pretty quick. Number one on the list, trade for, trade away, D-back starting pitcher Zach Gallen. Trade for, trade away. What do you say? I say trade for. Probably no shocker there. Well, one of the best times to poke around great pitchers is like right after a blow up. And Zach Gallen's was epic. 8 runs, 5 earned runs. And in fact, he's got an over 4 ERA in the month of May. Reminder though, in April, he only had 1 start where he gave up a run. It's not going to be cheap, but a worried owner might be more willing to throw Gallen out there now, but all that Cy Young talk is starting to cool a little bit, so this is going to go on the trade for side. Number 2, Philadelphia Phillies DH outfielder Kyle Schwarber. Trade for, trade away. We are trading for Kyle Schwarber. Schwarbs is off to a rough start when it comes to his batting average. He's hitting under 180. And he's hitting 125 in May. Schwarber had a similar run last year though, which makes me feel better, where he hit under 200 up until June. Schwarber currently has the league's lowest BABIP. It's on 187, let's just call it under 190, depending when you're listening to this. Considering this is what he does, and considering those BABIP numbers will turn, and considering his power numbers are sustaining, because he has 11 on the year, even with all these struggles, and in May, those huge struggles, he's got 5 in May. Schwarber might be a really strong buy now candidate. So we are trading for. Number 3 on the list, Seattle Mariners starting pitcher Bryce Miller. Trade for, trade away. We are trading away Bryce Miller. I got you there a little bit. I hate to do it, but he has the 3rd highest WAR among all pitchers in May. He's also got an under 2 ERA. Why do I hate to do it? Because I love Bryce Miller, but we are talking about redraft here. We've got low strikeout rates. We've got an xFIP that is actually sitting closer to over 350 and a BABIP of 172 against. That's going to change, and probably not in the best direction. As is the caveat that I feel is obvious, but clearly is not to many of you, which I see out in the comments or in the Twitterverse. This is not to say that Bryce Miller will be bad, or he's going to fail when this is all done. You know, and he's going to be really great, and then it'll be like, it's a gotcha moment. No, it's not saying that. What I'm saying is this might be a peak value. There's some underlying stuff that doesn't work necessarily in his favor with those low strikeout numbers. He does have an incredible fastball, but he's still learning the secondaries. There might be a rough stretch coming. And maybe, just maybe, that's something that you want to take advantage of in trade. So that is why we are looking at a trade away. Number 4, Los Angeles Dodgers starting pitcher Julio Urias. Trade for, trade away. We are trading away. Now, see, just when you thought you had me figured out, we're trading away Julio Urias. Now, why do I say that? Because the stats don't exactly align in this great area, which that sometimes tends to be, you know, good aces we want to buy. But it's fair to say that he hasn't been great. 4.5 ERA and roughly about the same expected ERA. His walks are down, homers are up. You could probably play this either way if we're being honest, where things don't improve whatsoever, or, you know, his walks, they stay down, the swinging strike percentage continues to improve, but I'm going to get out. His fastball's getting hit up, and he's getting hit harder than any previous year. The Dodgers in general have been kind of wishy-washy, and Urias might be closer to an SP3 or SP4 this year than he is at SP2 his cost ended up coming at. Number 5, Los Angeles Dodgers second baseman Miguel Vargas, trade for, trade away. We are trading for Miguel Vargas. That first month got pretty rough, but Vargas seems to have found his stride. He's hitting only .240 on the year with 4 homers, but in May, he's hit .270 and has 3 of those 4 homers. You can also see the aggressiveness change as his walk percentages drop in favor of attacking the baseball more, yet his K percentage has also dropped at the same time. While he struggled to hit at the start of the year, Vargas has a legit shot to sit somewhere around 80 to 90 run NRBI based just off of where he is currently in the mid-20s on both of those. And that may also go with around 20 homers. He may be one of those guys at the end of the year where we're surprised by how effective he was overall in fantasy than he was in short spurts. There's no real buzz on Vargas right now, so he may come at a friendly cost. Now here's our extra. Texas Rangers outfielder Adolis Garcia. Trade for, trade away. You decide. Comment below with the answer. He leads the league in RBI and is a top 5 in homers. Yet, he's hitting under .260 and has a bottom 25% whiff rate in the league. He's improved his strikeout rate, and the big reason is pitchers have actually changed their approach to him, throwing him 7% more breaking pitches. Last year, he struggled with this, hitting only .199. That's why they're throwing him more. Well, guess what? In 2023, he's hitting like .270 against breaking pitches. So there's so many improvements that have been made that are telling this incredible story. But for many, it is very hard to believe that this is sustainable, even though he has done it for 3 straight years. So is he the ultimate sell high, or is the best yet to come? You decide in the comments below. Thanks for hanging with me through some of these trades. Now, I know I put some players on the trade away. It's going to trigger some people, but let's put a reminder out there again. To signal a trade away on someone is also not a statement that they are bad. Throughout this series, there have been plenty of players that we've been talking about trading away that have been fine, or some who've actually been better and completely bucked anything that I said. Sometimes it's just about capitalizing on value. Some people love wheeling and dealing. Some are a little bit more methodical about it. But it's just a reminder that when approaching all of this, I can't and won't always be right about everything. Just my best guesses. And I know plenty of you will remind me that I'm not right about all of these things. I hope this helped, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're notified anytime and everything that we've got going on, whether it's like the trade video, the waivers, or it's leading off Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern with Pisa Pia and myself. You can find me on Twitter at IsItTheWelsh, and I will talk to you next time right here on Fantasy Pros MLB.